Hello, it's me, Danyell Carmelita, your favorite tarot reader and astrologer. And this reading is about what is the best type of life partner for you. This is a pick a card reading where we have 4 different options for you to choose from. Here are our choices for our reading. Please pick one. Pile 1, we have the Light Seer'sTarot with the natural lapis crystal. Next, we have the Spirit Animal Oracle with the cherry quartz crystal. For the third pile, we have Archangel Oracle card deck with the Dragon Blood Jasper crystal. And lastly, we have the Muse Tarot deck with the Rhodonita crystal. Please pick pile 1 if this resonates for you. This is pile 2, 3, and 4. And let's get started. See you guys at your reading. Hello, group 1. Welcome to your reading. Lapis lazuli. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Very powerful vibrating stone that stimulates the 3rd chakra. It's for enlightenment. This stone symbolizes royalty, wisdom, honor, and power. The stone was also associated to an afterlife and has been found in many tombstones. Reportedly, Cleopatra used this pigment derived from this stone as an eyeshadow. That is a gorgeous eyeshadow. Okay, so let's get on with this reading. I'm going to do 2 levels. I'm going to do what you bring to the table and what your life partner, your long life partner will bring to the table as well. The things that are amazing about you and the things that are amazing about your life partner. So let's get started. Your best qualities that you are going to bring to your life partner are that you are not scared of conflict and competition, that you are someone who's very passionate and doesn't have the fear to compete and the fear to stay strong. I find that you are someone that can bring to this relationship, if they're feeling down, you can help bring them up. You are not going to be the one that say you can't do this. You're going to be like, come on, we can do this. Let's do this. There's a lot of courage and conflict with this card, and this person is not afraid of it. You see the person is climbing and not giving up, and even almost like first to the flame. So there's passion and there's drive there, and you bring that part to the table. Next, we have the 9 of Swords. You have conquered some fears. You have gone through a life of anxiety. This may be something that you're going through now. However, this is what's making you strong. And this is an experience that we can bring to the table, something that we, all humans, have experienced, but you are not letting that hold you back. You know how to handle anxiety and fear. You're probably someone who dealt with insomnia, and you know how to find courage because you've experienced those things. You know how to focus on being safe and focus on not letting those things take over your life. There's this amazing energy coming in and swooping in, and that is the energy that you have, especially when you find your long life partner. This is the best quality that you have, that you are bringing to the table. In the center of your reading is the Queen of Swords. So this is very amazing. The Queen of Swords says that you are, and it's in an upright. So you have the energy of someone who is very communicative. You don't go off of your emotions. You're very logical and you have clarity. There's actually 3 cards with swords in it, so that means this is an energy that you are very comfortable with, and you may be an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. You're really good on thinking in an unbiased way. You're a great communicator. People seek you for wisdom and counsel when it comes to your logic. You also have integrity. You're very honest. That's why people seek your wisdom. You speak the truth, and you're very direct in your communication, and that is amazing energy that you bring into this relationship. So not only is your life partner going to be amazing, but you are amazing because you have experienced these things and you are the Queen of Swords. Okay, so the Two of Swords here is, normally it's someone who can't decide because the person is blindfolded, and this is something that you once experienced. You know how it feels to be indecisive, but now you know you have clarity, and now you have understanding, and you're dealing more in a logical way. You realize that in your past, or maybe this is currently, and you will realize this when you meet your life partner, you know how to make difficult choices. And this is something you've experienced, didn't know how to in the past, but now you are more aware of yourself, hence the Queen of Swords, so you are able to make decisions and go off of your clarity and communication. Last, we have another amazing energy, and we have the King of Pentacles. So you are someone who, this is Earth energy. So I wonder if you have Earth in your chart, which is Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Someone who is very good with their money, someone who knows how to save, someone who financially is aware of money. You're into comfort, you love being at home, you love home life and family. Very protective of your family. You have goals, you're very successful. Again, money is a thing that you can achieve easily. And with these two energies, you are a very well-rounded person, very logical, very practical energy. You have some passion, you have some drive, you know how to deal with conflict, and you have experienced some negativities in your life. However, now you think with more clarity and logical sense of mind. So let's see what your life partner is bringing to the table, and then see how you guys mesh together. Now, your life partner is a very spiritual person. They know the truth, and they have been awakened from their past. Something in their past has caused them to do their true calling. They're very transparent. They're very true to their heart. This energy is a very positive energy, and they really know themselves, and they're about truth. Hence, you are about truth as well. So your life partner has that energy. We have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So you guys are very compatible. You guys are probably both air signs or have a lot of air energy in your chart. So again, this is someone who is a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. And you can be a moon sign in this, or a rising sign. My husband has a lot of earth energy, and his sun sign is not an earth sign. However, his Mars is in an earth sign, and his moon is in an earth sign, and he, to me, is all earth. So what I'm saying is that you don't have to have your sun sign being an air sign, but it is clear that is in your chart. And the King and Queen, of course, are very compatible with this reading, in this reading. So you have someone, again, who is very clear with their clarity and their communication. They speak the truth. People go to them for counsel because they're not going off of their emotions. They're really going off of their logic. This is someone who's very intelligent, just a very clear thinker, great at communication. Again, all about the truth and mental and spiritual. I feel like mental and spirituality mixed together is what we have with this card. And the king is also a leader of all sorts. So this person also could be older and not younger. Next, we have the Seven of Wands. And so your life partner, one of the best parts about him or her is that this person knows how to persevere. This person is meditating, they take their time, they are used to people, let's just say they're used to haters, okay? So this person must be on a stage and people look up to them. And when you're on a stage, when you have a bigger audience, what comes? Haters. They are about growth when it comes to their passion and their self-expression and any kind of conflict. So there's compatibility here, of course, and it's very interesting because I feel like you guys are very compatible, of course, because you do have that fire and drive in you. Now yours is more fiery. I feel like yours is more like, come on, we can do this. We can go and complete, and we can go, and who cares if they want to start drama. We can go and finish it, or we can go toe to toe, that kind of energy, but you're still very logical with that. And then here you have someone who's like, okay, we can persevere in the long term and take our time. Protecting energy is what I see here, really. And they are meditating and they're going more inwardly, where you are more physical, outwardly. This person is more inward energy that is about fighting inwardly. So if that makes sense. Last, we have someone who is a collaborator, and if this was in the first part of reading, this person's really good with your girlfriends. This person's going to be really good with your friends. So you're going to think of this person as not just a life partner, but a best friend as well. This is someone who is almost like, your girlfriend. And not saying you can't be attracted to your girlfriend, but that is, to me, like, this is person who is your best friend as well. Someone you can not just, be in love with physically, but also really spend time and hang out with you and your friends at the same time. And I also wonder if this someone is already in your friendship group as well. Let's pull some more cards and see what you guys have together. We have Only Time Will Tell. So maybe this would be something that you guys will take your time in developing. And I find with the King of Pentacles, that is slow energy. Twin flames, your passion ignites. So you guys are very much compatible. I think that it only speaks for itself. You guys, king and queen of the same suit. Not only that, you are twin flames. So this is almost like a soulmate reading. So not only are you guys good friends, you're very, very compatible when you have the twin flames. A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light and I love you. So I'm thinking, like I said, you may already know this person. This person may be from your friendship circle, and they might already have a crush on you, okay? Now, if you haven't overcome these situations here, it wouldn't be the best to jump into a relationship. So work on yourself. Don't worry. You have time, okay? And I'm sure you take your time, but, don't wait until it's the perfect time. Just make sure that you are healthy enough mentally to pursue this relationship. Let's pull. Next, we have originality. Together, you guys are going to be You're going to be your own within each other. So there's stability because it's 31, which equals 4. So together, you guys will be original. So each person will bring their own unique ideas to the table, even though you guys are soulmates and you guys both are from probably the same air sign. Not air sign, same air sign, but the same element in a zodiac. But you guys bring different things to the table. I also find this to be very Aquarius energy as well. But your originality is going to bring this relationship together, and he's original, you're original, and that's going to combine a great gift in a relationship. This is about being creative, freshness, and individuality as well. And growth is going to come from being unique. And the blue is associated with the throat chakra. And again, blue here with the King of Swords. You guys are all about your communication, and it's just very connected to me. And now that I think about it, there's some blue and some green all throughout here. But the throat chakra is all about communication and your ability to express your needs and desires. So you guys are both going to bring that to the table. Blue is cooling, and it's mental, relaxing color. So there's calm, again, with your mentality and the way you think. It generates wisdom, and you guys are just very logical together, not just uniquely to each other, but together you guys both bring great communication and great wisdom. Turquoise represents the high heart chakra, and that place where the heart and the throat energy merges into loving expression of truth. So again, we have the truth that is within this reading. You guys are all about the truth and being honest, and that came up several times in this reading. So look for it for this energy. It's amazing, and you guys bring this out. Not, individually you are great on your own, of course, and together you guys are like the twin flames. I want to say too that the orange in this card is associated with the second chakra, the sacral chakra, and it's linked to creativity and connection to others in the emotional world. Orange has a freeing effect of the body and the mind and stimulating creative thinking. So abundance and success comes to you guys when you are being creative as well. So remember that when you are together. Remember to think out of the box. Very Aquarius energy. And yes, it's very original. Just remember not to compare yourself to others and other relationships. You guys are unique, and this brings a balance to yourself because your unique personality, his unique personality, brings this wonderful blend of colors and makes that you guys original, and that is a gift. And your originality as a couple makes you guys stable, again, because it's 4. Let's see what else we have. Next we have awareness. Wow, 11, okay? This is all about a focus and attention, and you guys are highly mental energy, okay? This also is 1-1, which is new beginnings, but then also an originality, and then also you guys coming together, which is 2, which is a relationship between the two, again representing flames. Also could represent Gemini, because twin 1-1, I see Gemini energy as well, because that is an air sign as well. So I wonder if there's Gemini placements and Aquarius placements heavy throughout this chart, or maybe even your compository chart, if there's Aquarius and Gemini energy in there as well. So awareness is the knowledge or understanding that something exists or is happening. It is the ability to perceive or feel. Awareness and consciousness are 2 concepts that are closely linked and often interchangeable. Awareness has to do with the focus, attention, and energy. So like I said earlier, you guys are highly focused, and here you have someone who's meditating, someone who's knows the truth, and you guys are both about your mental and logic. And again, this card is very unique looking, and at the center, the ancient galactic butterfly. That's what that symbol is there. And it represents all the consciousness that has ever existed in the galaxy. It relates to our cosmic consciousness, our awareness of being a part of a larger whole, and that everything is connected. So together you guys are very aware of the abundance of life and how everything is connected, from the galaxy down to our small little atoms in our body. In this card, there's blackness, right? The background is black, and it represents the deep, vast universe in quantum space. This energy is very air. This energy is very Aquarius. Okay? Again, I just keep seeing Aquarius energy within this reading because it represents space, and that's what you get with Aquarius energy. Your awareness of your relationships, different interactions, both interpersonal and personal, and the way you respond to and flow with the interactions largely determines how you can have a harmonious relationship. And you guys are going to be all about awareness and compassion and clarity when you come together. You're going to have clear insight into motivating one another, and your responses and actions are going to be very positive towards each other. So this is a very positive reading. Clearly you guys are made for each other. Oh, I didn't even think about it. Your crystal is even blue, and it represents spirituality and wisdom as well. This is the best type of life partner for you. Someone who is original, someone who is collaborating, someone who's about the truth, someone who is on the same level as you, someone who is original, someone who can communicate, someone who is good, maybe even a friend, and who lets you take your time with your movements, and who perseveres and knows how to handle their haters. Together you guys will have awareness and originality, and clearly you guys are life flames. You can take your time with this, and this person is currently thinking of you right now. But remember, there is wisdom, clarity, and spirituality within this relationship. So click the link in the bio if you guys want a free reading. I do a raffle once a month. Also, you can pay for a reading because I am a tarot reader, a professional tarot reader as well. I see you guys next time, and don't forget to like and subscribe to this video. Bye. Hello, group 2. Welcome to your reading, and you have picked the cherry quartz. This cherry quartz, it helps pass emotional traumas, and it connects to the heart chakra. It's said to break through negative emotions, including jealousy, anger, while instilling a sense of inner peace and comfort. So I wonder if your lifetime partner will have has overcome this issue, and this is what you guys both have overcome together. Maybe some infidelity, maybe some lies, and some cheating in your past. And together you guys are going to heal, or maybe you already healed. Hopefully you already healed and you are coming together. It brings balance to your physical energy and harmonizes with your spirit. It is very pretty in person, I must say. So far, this is my favorite crystal. I love this thing. That is gorgeous. Okay, let's get on with your reading. Like I said, I am using the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. And this is what is the best type of life partner for you. I'm going to put what you bring to the table and what your life partner brings to the table, and then you guys together. So we have the Spirit Has Your Back, 23. Okay, group 2, let's start off with what you bring to the table and what you should be looking for in your lifetime partner. So we have 23, we have the Eagle Spirit, and we have 23. 23 equals 5, which is conflict. And the eagle spirit has your back. So this is about flying high above the other birds and soaring high to the wind. You are someone who knows how to go to the new heights and higher. And you probably are someone who seeks solitude for a while, for when you're on a journey, when you're dealing with change, when you're dealing with conflict, you seek solitude for answers. But you're able to conquer your fear, okay? You know that God has your back, the universe has your back. There's love here, and there's a lot of self-love, and you're about your courage and wisdom gifted you by God, okay? You're very bold, and I find that the eagle, look, it even has a king crown on his head. So when it comes to conflict, you are not afraid of it. You know how to operate in faith, and this is what you're bringing to your lifelong partner as well. Again, we have another 5. So there's 2 5s here, and this is all about love, right? So this is a bird that can sing a love song, and they sing about hope and love. And you are so loved that you illuminate the song of the nightingale spirit to a new level of awareness and connection with the light. So you are beaming of love. You're very positive, and you are yelling this to the mountaintops, okay? Even during conflict, when you are seeking solitude, you are aware of compassion and love. You're probably very nurturing as well. So like I said, during conflict and change, you are very still aware of love, and that love exists even during the darkest time. It's very positive energy. It makes me think of a water sign. I know we're dealing with a spirit animal of the sky and its air, but I wonder if you have water in you as well, because it's very romantic energy. So in the middle of your reading, we have 58. 58 represents 13, which equals 4. So there's stability. And then we have the stag spirit. So you are a leader when it comes to being stable, when it comes to structures and stability. It's very Capricorn energy, okay? You are a true leader. You are called to step up in life. Others look to you as a leader as well. And you walk with confidence, and you know how to handle responsibilities. You're someone who models integrity in all your relationships, and yet you're compassionate at heart, sharing your experiences, strength, and hope for others, and you bring this into your relationship. You stay humble, you're very authentic. You walk the talk, you walk your talk, and this is how you are a leader, because you show them not only that you are a leader, but you show through example. You're very positive here, okay? So you're very aware about the universe and God having your back when there's conflict. You're very compassionate and loving, and you are a true leader. Let's see what else we have. Oh, we have 7. This is about contemplations. 25 equals 7, and 7 is all about choices, secret, and contemplation. Although we often wish we could leave our past behind, you have a great memory. You respect the wisdoms of elders and tradition. You're very traditional, and you're all about legacy. So I wonder if you are like a junior, a senior, the second, the third, named after your mom, or maybe named after your grandmother, but you are someone who's all about your family and traditions and legacy. It also makes me think of the Sankofa bird. You know your past, so you won't repeat it in the future. Your memory is very advanced, okay? And you don't have selective memory. You do remember, okay? It's like water. It holds memory. And this elephant energy is someone who has great experiences because they didn't forget their past. And you are someone who is strong on your traditions, strong with your cultures, and strong with your history. The past to understand where we are and where you're going. So you know that you use the past to remember to help you with your future. Last, we have 3, and 3 is all about expansion and moving forward and even travel, right? And when it comes to moving forward, you are setting some boundaries, okay? It makes me think that from your past, you didn't set boundaries, and now moving forward, you have clear boundaries. You enter a phase where in order for you to be in alignment with your intentions and to co-create your best life, you have to use discernment, and you know when to say no, and you're not scared to say no. This also means that you learned where you end and where others begin. So you have no problem of ending a relationship when it's not working. And I'm not just talking about someone you're in love with, but friendships. And this helps you, this is what you're going to bring into this relationship with your lifelong partner, who's going to have what you should be looking for in these qualities. But this is something about you, because it's very important when dealing relationships that you are very aware of yourself, and this is what you bring to the table. And let's see what your long life partner, the best qualities that you should be looking for in him or her, and what they bring to the table. And let me just reflect back. You're someone who is very aware spiritually about God and the universe. You are very loving. You practice compassion, probably even very nurturing. And then you are a strong leader. At the same time, you remember your past and you learn from your past. So you're not someone who keeps bumping their head on the same wall. No, you're like, okay, I'm gonna not do this because this didn't work in the past, especially when it came to like choices you made and secrets that were had. You are great with contemplation on your past. And then moving forward, you are creating healthy boundaries, and this is what you're gonna bring to your relationship. Now let's see what qualities your partner should bring. So this is someone who is moving forward as well, because 39 equals 3, and we have the moth spirit, and it's all about surrendering and being aligned with spirituality. So there's a connection here, and this is something you need to look forward into your future relationship. You need to look for someone who is a hard worker, someone who is dedicated, but someone who works in alignment. So someone who's not a workaholic, someone who's not overeating, someone who doesn't have addiction. This is about getting rid of any addictions, and you want to make sure in your life partner that they are not addicted to anything. That's basically the energy. Someone who's into letting go excess energy by channeling it into one direction. This is someone who knows how to release control and can relax and work off of balance, because you see it's like duality here. There's duality here. It's like almost like a mirror of themselves. So this is bringing balance. So you want someone who can work out a balance, someone who's not excessive in any way, someone who is not addicted, someone who is not a workaholic, someone who's not doing too much of anything. That is what you need to look for in your life partner, because that's what makes them progress, and it's all about harmony and balance for them. Next, for your life partner, with you, we have 57, which also again is 3. Okay, so this is about movement. Again, you have 3 here, you have 3 here. So you guys are about moving forward and not looking backward. This is about someone who believes in themselves. This is someone who has the experience and wisdom and uses this to have faith and confidence. Uses this to have confidence in himself. You have accumulated wisdom and experience and are surrounded by all you need. An abundance of resources is available, and your life partner is aware of that. All of their hard work brings this awareness, and that's why they believe in themselves, because they are a hard worker. They have the potential to grow, and they are the co-creator of their reality. They're all about patience. Through diligent preparation, you have gained wisdom and strength. So this is someone who has prepared their whole life for something. I don't know. Prepared for a life with you, prepared for the life that they want to live. And because they're doing that, because they're hard workers, they have gained knowledge and wisdom and strength, okay? So this is someone who really believes in themselves. And you want to look for that in your future partner. Now we have 68, which is 4-5, change. And during conflict, this is someone who likes to seek solitude. Again, here, I feel like there was solitude here. So maybe you guys are both introverts, and this is probably something you need to look for in your partner. It says be at home. This could be someone who is an earth sign. I'm thinking Taurus, and Cancer is also energy that likes to be at home. So this is someone who loves to spend a lot of time at home. It still feels like more grounded energy. They're about their family, and they're comfortable. They're not party animals. They're not trying to live their life in the limelight. They're all about the comfort of their home. They're probably like someone who loves a great blanket, watching a movie, and making a great dinner at home. Also, they're very comfortable in their own skin. They're very comfortable with their physical body, and that needs to be something you need to look for in your long life partner, someone who's very confident in the way they look. So the home doesn't just represent the physical home, but actually the physical body as well. So maybe even someone who works out really hard, and they're just very comfortable with that, and they love it, okay? Last, with your life partner that you should be looking forward is, this is 60, and 6 represents hope and harmony in relationships, okay? So again, when it comes to harmony, this is someone who really takes time to go beyond the surface level. This is someone who doesn't just like to have superficial conversations. They really want to get deep. They probably ask you really deep questions. I love this energy. It's very transformative. It's very Pluto energy, very Scorpio energy as well. There's a lot of self-knowledge here. And they've probably been through some things. And because of that, they're able to understand someone else. And they're at home a lot, and they're into deep conversations. So this is someone who really likes a small crowd. They don't like a big crowd. I don't see a lot of fire energy. I don't see a lot of air energy, even though I see that you probably bring a lot of air to the relationship. I see a lot of earth and water energy. I know there isn't any water, but this is what I see because of the colors. But the fact that they like to be at home, and they like to be deeper than the average person. They don't like surface conversations. Very transformative energy, and they like to bring this out into others. So look for that in your partner, because that brings amazingness to you. And here you are, you're someone who likes to set boundaries, and this person likes to go beyond that boundary and really gets deep. So that probably really brings a great harmony for you as well. And someone who lives in their past and is all about traditions, and then you have someone who's about family and being at home. So this is a great unity for you as well. I see with the fact that you are a leader, they're very comfortable with that because they're comfortable in their own body, and they also believe in themselves, and so then they also believe in you. When you have someone who's confident and believes in themselves and is feel comfortable in their own body, you being a leader doesn't affect them. And also too, this person I find to be an introvert, and you're an introvert, and you're someone who is all about compassion and love and spirituality. And this person also is about spirituality and harmony as well, and has overcome being some type of addiction or workaholic or something, but now they're based on more of a balanced life. So it's very positive, and they bring out the best in you, and you bring out the best in them. What else we have for this reading? We have forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on the past which is interesting because we had some past here. So if you are someone who can't let go, it's time to let go, okay? For life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So maybe you are someone who needs to work on forgiveness, because you are about your past and you have a great memory and you don't forgive. I mean, when you have a great memory, it's hard to work on forgiveness. You don't have to forget, but you can forgive. Those are two different things. And also that brings positive light and love to you, so you can work that in your relationship. And I just want to say, as far as color, because I look at color and numbers to tie in the whole reading, it seems very well balanced. It seems like there's a lot of chakra throughout the whole thing, and that's what you want. So this is a very balanced synergy together. You have freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So again, of course, you are the leader, and together you guys are all about freedom and you guys are just unstoppable. To me, this is someone who, because you are a leader and this person is very confident and comfortable in their own skin, there's a lot of freedom here. There's not this energy of, I don't trust you, you don't trust me. You guys are very free, loving people. Lastly, we have, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. I think that is enough said. I don't think I need to explain that, but it is connecting to you and your past, your future spouse, if you get married, okay, but your future partner being at home and comfortable with themselves, knowing that there is a higher power, and understanding that you need to let life flow because something will be revealed, and maybe this will be the relationship, and also to releasing those boundaries. I find that that is connected to that, and someone who is very deep diving and wants to go beyond the surface. That energy is there as well. Let's see what else we have for you, group 2. And what was that crystal about? This crystal was also about harmony. I remember that. And it's the same color. So there is some harmony that's coming out of this relationship as well. I remember it was about balancing harmony. So yeah, this was about the heart chakra, and this was also about releasing. It helped with negative energy as far as jealousy and anger. And I see freedom here, which is right above this, and this is going to release all that from your past. If you're someone who had dealt with infidelity in your past, I'm wondering if this is what this relationship is going to bring out, if this is what your life partner is going to bring out. Maybe you have dealt with something in your past that affected you, and it was with jealousy and anger. I'm thinking infidelity, lies, and you have to release that. You have to forgive, and that's why you chose this crystal. Unconsciously, it was attracted to you. So just bring that in and be aware of that energy as well. And again, that's the cherry quartz. Next, we have the 7th chakra. That card is always pulled. And we have awareness. This was pulled in the last reading as well. The 7th chakra is the crown chakra, okay? And there's not a lot of purples in your reading, so but this is all about spirituality, okay? Being divine. The element of the crown chakra is thought, humanity's search for meaning and understanding, and consciousness. So it's all about being open to the energy of the universe and letting it in and working more on your spirituality. And I see we have spirituality at the beginning of your reading, and together you guys are going to open this energy and be very spiritual. Also too, this is 11 and it's the beginning of the journey, but in angel numbers, but then it also represents 2. And 2 to me always represents your relationship with God. I know this is all about a life partner, but I think there's going to be an awareness of your relationship with God coming in this relationship as well. So once you guys get together, once you work on forgiveness and healing, and you look for these qualities in your future partner, then there's going to bring closer awareness to spirituality. I just realized that I said this, but very conscious level, surface level, and deep level, because you have someone here who likes to go deeper, and I'm thinking that they're going to bring awareness to a deeper level for you, and you guys probably bring that out with each other. The darkness is all about transformation as well, and again I think of Pluto, so very Pluto energy. So yes, I hope that makes sense. This is your reading group 2. I hope you enjoyed it. And you guys, I do a newsletter once a week. It's very informative. It tells you the astrology, the vibe in the sky for the collective. Also, I do some tarot readings on there as well, and other divination tools. And also, I do a free reading raffle once a month. You join that raffle, you are permanently in that raffle, and I pull a name once a month, like I said. And then lastly, you can pay for a reading. I am open for one-on-one readings as well. So see you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and even share this video. Bye. Hello group 3, welcome to your reading. You picked the Archangel Oracle deck, and we have the Dragon Blood Jasper Stone. It's a visual tool to benefit the seer wishing to see into the past. So this is someone who's into the past. They will use this stone. It allows ones to see past events, people from the past lives of yourself and others. It's also good for opening the third chakra, the third eye chakra, because it helps lift one's vibration. It's a very beautiful stone. It also helps us prepare for the future through learning from our past. So this is going to be an interesting reading because we've already started the note off with the stone. So first we're going to talk about yourself, and we're going to talk about what you bring to the table when you are with your longtime partners. The second one is going to be what you should be looking for when choosing your lifelong partner. Okay, so this is representing you. Second will be representing him or her. So let's get started. The first one we have is, and this is all about wisdom, and there is a lot of color here, so there's vibrant energy with this. This is almost dealing with the whole body, all the chakras in line here. So it's all about wisdom and the whole sacred knowledge of the universe. This is someone who is really, this energy, this angel is representing someone who needs to be really into their spirituality. Hence, maybe that's why we have the third eye chakra stone here. Someone who is really into seeking divine truth, and someone who is ready for the laws of magic and alchemy. Spiritual discipline is also with this energy. Someone who is very spiritual, very divine energy, and they use wisdom through spirituality, and they're using all of their chakras. So very spiritual energy right here. So that is something that you will bring into this relationship. Also, next we have the Archangel Danyell. This is someone who is willing to give and receive love. Also, I see maybe you are an animal lover. Maybe you have some Virgo traits in you, or you have someone who has like their moon or sun in the 6th house, because that will represent pets as well. Just overall Virgo energy is what I see in this card. All about helping people with their heart and spreading love throughout this planet. Family is very important for you as well, in the structure of family, and you're all about compassion when it comes to your loved ones. There's also spiritual discipline with this energy and true obedience. I see here, like it says, obey spiritual laws, give and receive love. So this is someone who is either very religious, and that comes with something, or very spiritual. And but the reason I say religious is because there's laws here. So it's someone who strongly believes, and they have strong values and morals. So you're very spiritual here, and you're aligning all the chakras. And in here, you're very good with animals. You're very nurturing with animals. You believe in family structure. And then as well, morals and values are very important in your life. Next, we have this card. This is in the center of your reading, and this is also very spiritual because it's purple and violet, and which represents like the crown chakra, getting closer to God, you and the alter universe. This is a very high energy here, and this is interesting because this is someone all about their past. So I'm wondering if something in your past was a big deal that caused you to be very spiritual, and spirituality cleared that past. Or maybe if you can talk to others who have gone, who have left us. And I realized I put my rings on the wrong finger. I'm gonna change them real quick because they're very distracting. Sorry, much better. Yes, so I'm wondering if you're someone who can connect to people who are no longer here, because this is a very strong energy, and then this is about the past. And it is right under this stone. So let me know if that part resonates with you, because I'm getting a strong feeling that that is part of this, and that you bring that to the table. Maybe you're very clairvoyant. Maybe you have dreams. You're all about the hidden and what comes from your past with the hidden. And I wonder if you can speak through dreams to others, to out of this universe, people who are no longer with us. Also, this energy is someone who had unresolved karma. You're good with working with people who have unresolved karma. So I'm wondering if you are a counselor in some way too. And this is Virgo is very service driven, so someone who is doing service for others, and that is what you are bringing to the table in this relationship. Very positive, and very spiritual at the same time. Next, we have Mallory, and very feminine energy. This is also about healing, and someone who holds ancient wisdom. And again, ancient, it makes me think of past. So someone who's very traditional in their beliefs, hence the religion aspect, and this is something that you bring to the table. Even when you're pursuing any projects, maybe you refer to God before you are going to start the project. Very high wisdom and very spiritual energy together. This is all about the past, and I wonder if you have a great memory. Take action when you're ready. Something about your past is very strong in this reading, and I don't know if you learned from your past. I don't know if your past strongly affects you, if you're strong with traditions, if you're strong with your lineage, but there is something here connected with your past and traditions and spirituality. It's very strong. Remember who you are. This one is about transmuting, going into the past here. And then you have the stone in the center of your reading here. Also too, I just want to say the blue and the yellow is so close to God and spirituality. I do see some balance in here that you have, which is great, very grounding colors, energy as well. At the same time, you're very spiritual, and somewhat almost religious at the same time. So let's see what this says about you and what you can bring to the table here. So you're someone who is very gifted and talented and has the wisdom, and you've learned this through your journey, and you teach this to others. You help others with this. You are someone who is a forgiver, and you release negative energy. So things that have been done to you in your past, you're able to forgive and release that energy. And this is what you bring to the table, which is very uplifting and very positive. And a lot of people hold on to grudges, and you're someone who does not hold on to grudges. You actually are like, okay, I need to forgive that person and let go. Not saying that you need to forget, but that you need to forgive the person. So yeah, this is what you bring to the table. You're very spiritual. Like I said, you're dealing with all the chakras. I see someone who is very service orientated. The past is a strong thing that deals with you. Almost like a Sankofa. Sankofa is about knowing your past so you won't repeat it in your future. So you're someone who is either very traditional too at the same time, but your past holds a big part to you, and I almost wonder if you can connect to your past spiritually, because this is in the center of your reading. And if you are, that is a great gift that you have, and that you're able to even tap into that part of your body and your spirituality. That is amazing to bring to the table. So let's see what you should be looking for in your soulmate, or what you should be looking for in your life partner, and because you bring amazing things to this relationship already. So let's see what they can bring to the relationship. This is interesting. Okay, so it seems like we're all over the place. This person's had a hard life and dealt with a lot of things in our life spiritually, and far as mental energy as well. So this is someone who can deal with conflicts. They're good at handling conflict, disagreements, and they've experienced defeat in their life, and they know how to come up from that energy and how to not let it affect their mental and logic energy as well. But this is someone who has been defeated in life, someone who has, and because of that, because they have been defeated, they know how to keep fighting and keep winning, and maybe even not repeat that energy anymore. So they bring that experience to the table, and they're very knowledgeable on life. So this is not someone who is very naive. This is not someone who hasn't experienced life. Then you have this great energy here, the Eight of Pentacles. This is someone who is into learning, someone who is practicing their craft, and that is what you need to look for. Someone who is constantly wanting to learn and get better. And this energy is all about perfecting your craft, and this person is all about achieving goals and very much into learning. Okay, so they experience the lows in life, and they're very educated. This could be self-education. This could be someone who has a certain skill, like someone who's like a mechanic or a plumber, but they're really good at this skill as well. Next, we have the Five of Pentacles. This makes me think of someone who hasn't had money. So someone who had lost money in their past, and they're okay with that. They know how to, it seems like someone who's very grown. Okay, so because at the end here, this person is walking away from all this stuff that didn't serve them anymore, and they've learned from it. And this person knows how it is to not have money. This makes me think that that means that they will never experience that again, because they know what they did. They were once defeated. They probably came from a place that didn't have money, and now they know how to grow from that. There's only up and no downward. And then here we have someone who had something really, they had lost, not grief, not in a way of like losing a person, but this is someone who has lost maybe their structure. So maybe they had filed bankruptcy in the past. There is something big in their life that's happened to them. It's not happening to them now. It's not happening when you meet them. They have just experienced that and they have overcome this here, okay? And then you have, because that's what this represents, someone who's had chaos and it's shifted their life in a big, big way. In this chaos and this negative lack of resources, they have learned from it. And this is the experience that they are bringing. And this is something that you need to look for in a partner, someone who has lived a life, who has experienced this. So when you guys are together, you won't experience this together because they already learned that lesson. Then you have the Knight of Swords. And also, too, let me just show you. You can see like there's lightning, as if they didn't have control over this structure, and all of a sudden it's just ruined. When really they probably learned that they didn't need that material structure, they just really needed themselves and their logic and their mentality. So then you have the Knight of Swords. And this energy is very fast, so you want to look for someone who can move fast and who thinks fast. And it makes me think of an air sign, so like Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. And this energy is very intelligent. And they're kind of young, they're not old, because it's not the King of Swords, this is a Knight of Swords. So either they're young and not young as like teenager, okay? This is someone who is like middle age, someone who is not too old, not too young, okay? And maybe just, let's say, your age. The perfect age for you is actually what I see. So whatever your age is, this is the age of this person, okay? And they have a lot of air energy. And with the air energy, they're moving fast, they're able to think quick and be very logical. Also, too, you know, there may be some, because this is not that advanced, this is not the king, right? This is someone who may, you know, still fall a little bit when it comes to logic and clarity, but they're working on that. Really, really working on that. So make sure you're not strict, because you seem very spiritual, and this person seems like they lived a life and that they have been very experienced. They're learning and constantly learning, and they had a rough life in their past, and now they're basing on logic. Now this one is a more spiritual energy, so whatever didn't serve them in their past spiritually, they're walking away from it, and they know how to walk away from things that don't longer serve them. And this is not about you, okay? This is about things that they know from their past did not work for them, and so now they have the experience of moving forward and letting go. So they practice boundaries, they know when to say no, they realize that, you know, okay, this job wasn't good for me, or that person wasn't good for me, this relationship wasn't good for me, so they walk away. And they're not going to drag you into this negative energy of just staying and being codependent. So this person is very experienced. This person loves education and perfecting their craft, somewhat like an apprenticeship, but that doesn't mean that they're currently in an apprenticeship, but they just constantly learn their craft and practice it. This person is very experienced in life and lived the downs and lows of life, which caused them to be very intelligent and very communicative, and not based on their emotions, okay? This person is not as emotional and very logic driven is here, and they know when to walk away from things that no longer serve them. It's great energy for a partner to bring, especially to help balance out your very spiritual nature. I see very Pisces and Virgo, which is very opposing, but I do see them both with you and your energy, and just very spiritual Pisces and Virgo serving energy. And then this person is going to come and balance you out. So let's see what you guys have to offer each other and how this connects to each other. We have embrace. Through each other, you'll find the missing piece. So that makes me think that you guys will balance each other out. Yeah, because you seem one way, and this person, it seems like they had a rough life, and they need your spirituality, because it seems like they're walking towards spirituality towards the end here, and so they need that energy. So, and I think you guys will balance each other out a lot. Let's see what else we have here. Trust transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it automatically transforms. So, yeah, I think together you guys are going to be very transformative, and it's all about accepting each other, and there's going to be a transition and growth for both of you guys. Once you guys get together, there will be a transformation for both of you guys, which is growth, right? And makes me think of butterflies. But once you accept this, then you can release control and become the better unity that you guys are meant to be. Actually, let me see what we have here. Only time would tell. So this may take some time for you guys to get together. We'll see. This is something that, of course, will play out for you because you would know in your life, but only time will tell, I would think, means that you would take your time, or it will happen. Let it go. Do not force a relationship on someone. Maybe you guys get together and you separate and then you get back together. There's something with time that's very important here. And I'm touching this because this is all about past and time. It's a lot of time going on with your relationship and your partner, but it's still very amazing, still very positive, and it's a good thing that you're going to find someone, that you need to find someone who brings a lot to the table for us life experiences, because experience that together and having to learn, someone who has to learn how to be themselves before they get with you is no bueno, okay? So this is someone who definitely is comfortable with themselves and learned a lot out of life. Let's see what else we have here. We have presence. And then we have, oh my gosh, originality has came up so many times in this reading. It's just okay. Anyway, but this card comes up all the time. So 32 is about presence. 32 equals 5. So when there's conflict and there is change, it's all about being present. It's about being focused and paying attention, which is also direct energy. When there's direct energy, you're able to amplify and activate, creating positive and love energy, because you're able to be focused on the present and you don't have anxiety and fears. And with this energy, you're able to recognize your thoughts and feelings play a significant role in how your reality is really created. So you're able to think with clarity and you're able to focus on what really matters. Real closeness happens only when you are fully present with one another. And that means that your full attention must be in the moment, that when you're with each other, the moments that you guys share together. So it doesn't even matter what is happening. The most important thing is that you're present with whoever you are with, your partner. Presence is just so important, right? Because again, like I said, you're not worried about the future, you're not worried about the past, you're worried about the now. This is probably one of the most difficult things to do, is about being present. But it's also a precious gift, especially when you guys are able to understand, touch, and accept each other. All that energy happens when you are present. So whenever there's a conflict, focus on being present. Don't focus on the past and the future. Focus on what's being present. Now we have 31, and 31 is about 4, which is about stability and structure, and then you have originality. So both of you guys are very unique, okay? And you guys both together will be a unique presence as well. But just remember, when you are together, just remember that the individual is also important as the relationship, and you want to bring what you bring to the table as well as what your future partner is going to bring to the table. So this person is unique and you are unique. You're not supposed to be the same. and together your originality and all of your logic, all of the ways you guys communicate is going to be completely different. But together it's going to bring unity, okay? It's going to bring passion and fire and love, okay? And it's very steamy because I'm thinking of the fire wands actually with the colors and the chakras and the throat chakra and all this stuff. Anyway, but I'm just saying that your individual self and your partner's individual self is a great combination. Again, you guys balance each other out, and over time you will probably see how important that is too, because it says time will tell, and whenever the cards are touching, they are relating to each other. So the time will tell how important this original combination makes you guys, okay? So I hope you know what you're supposed to look for in your future partner. You're supposed to look for someone who is very experienced in life, someone who is into learning and perfecting their skill, someone who has something ripped from them and they overachieved from that situation, someone who's very logical and clear in communication and also believes in the truth. They love honesty, and then also someone who is able to set boundaries and walk away from things that no longer serve them. Again, you are very spiritual and you're very good with servicing others, and you're very well balanced with the chakra colors. It's very amazing energy. So make sure that you are, when you're together, you're very present when there's any kind of conflict, and that you appreciate the individual that this partner has and the individuality that you bring to the table as well. Okay, you guys, this is your reading for group 3. Click the link in the bio. I do a free reading once a month, and you can ask whatever question you want. Once you join that raffle, you are in the raffle forever, okay? So go ahead and click the link for that. Also, I do a newsletter that I give out every week, and it gives out the energy for the collective. Sometimes I do tarot, and most of the times I do astrology, and both, okay? So see you guys next time. Bye. Hello, group 4. Welcome to your reading, and you have picked this gorgeous stone. I mean, I think it's beautiful. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Rhodonite crystal. It's a peaceful stone, and it's supposed to help believers to feel more compassionate and forgiving. It encourages harmony in troubled relationships. So makes me think, like, have you been in a relationship that has caused chaos or that doesn't bring balance in your life? It has a calming nature that, when used with the heart chakra, may help with emotional healing. So you can carry this around. This is I love it. Very gorgeous. I think it's a very gorgeous, I'm just keep saying it's gorgeous, but very pretty crystal. So let's see if this crystal connects and with this reading at all. Also, this first row is going to be what you bring to the table, and then the next row is going to be what you need to look for in a lifelong partner, okay? So first we have the 6 of Swords, and love this deck, by the way. And again, this deck is the Muse Tarot deck, but this card is representing someone who had a rite of passage, someone who can release baggage. They're going through a transition, and you have gone through this. When you meet your life partner, you've already gone through the transition. You already had the growth. You already released whatever baggage, negative baggage you were carrying, and you changed. Especially when it comes to clarity, especially when it comes to your mentality, the way you used to think. So we're dealing with the number 6. So there's harmony with this, and there's hopes, and this is going to bring a relationship once this change and clarity happens for you. And this change is what you're bringing to the table because you have the growth and you're able to release all that baggage. You're packing light here. Okay, and it's very calm water at the same time, so the emotions are not overflowing. You're able to think logically without the emotions. So next we have the Queen of Pentacles. Very gorgeous and amazing energy as well, but this is someone who's financially independent. You are about self-care and you are very independent. You can do it on your own. It's good that you want a life partner because everyone needs someone. We are human beings who are very social creatures. However, you bring to the table that you don't financially need him or her, okay? You can financially take care of yourself, and I mean, who doesn't want to be self-sufficient? But you want to make sure you don't down him the fact that you are financially independent. Yeah, it's very strong energy. Also too, you could be an earth sign who is really comfortable with yourself. So you could be a Taurus, you could be a Virgo, a Capricorn. Okay, so but this is someone who is, the goals are being accomplished. You're knocking it out the park. You believe in perfection and you're achieving your goals through perfection, and you take your time while achieving the goals, and you're very independent financially, and you take care of yourself a lot, okay? Not in an imbalanced way, but you're someone who has a lot of energy of self-care energy, okay? So someone doesn't have to tell you that you don't look your best, because you do. You look your best. You try your best. You try your best to look your best. That's what we have with that. Next, right in the middle of your reading, and then we have the healing, the emotional relationship healing here. Right under this card is the Muse of Voices, and this represents the King of Swords. So with the King of Swords, you are someone who is very logical. You are a leader when it comes to clarity and intelligence. You also are very truth speaking. You speak the truth, and people seek your counsel because you're so honest in your truth. Now, the fact that it's under some emotional healing when it comes to relationships, I wonder if you had clarity and now you are this energy because of this emotional relationship that you had. Also, it's the same color too. Very interesting. Let me lift this up. It's this way. But because of this, you have now strong clarity. You know what you want. You're all about truth and honesty. And I wonder if it came from this energy here. But this is what you're bringing to the table. The fact that you know the truth. The fact that, you know what, I'll put it like this. The fact that you know your truth. The fact that you know what you're in for. The fact that you have clarity. And you're very aware of that now. Now it's all about honesty. Now it's all about intelligence. There also, with this card, brings authority and intellectual power. Okay? And you embody all of that. Okay? Very wise. Okay? And you learn from your lessons. Now we have 10 of Emotions. This is amazing because this also deals with this, but you have divine love. You have, you are going to go into this relationship very balanced, and you're going to bring alignment and harmony to this relationship. It's all about family, and you guys might have a family with each other too, or you probably have a family that you're bringing along with this relationship. Normally in a regular, tarot, in an RWS Smith, in an RWS deck, which a lot of people base tarot off of. The couple, there's a loving couple standing together, and they're arm to arm, and they have some children nearby. And then there's a home and a beautiful rainbow. And it represents a family home that's stable and comfortable. There's comfort. And then there's a sense of fertility and abundance. And then the rainbow normally represents the end of hard times. So now there is positive times on the horizon. And this is what you bring to the table. Just a ball of positivity. It's just divine love. And very Libra energy as well, even though this is emotions, which is usually a water sign, but it's very romantic and believes in relationships. Then we have this duality here. This is interesting too, because I was thinking duality here, and then I see duality here. So a lot of twos, because this is actually like a mirrored image here. Hence why I thought of Libra. And Libra is the balancing scales and harmony. And then we had this stone about harmony. So on a regular reading, I would say that this is someone who can multitask. You can handle multiple priorities. You probably have multiple streams of income because you are self-made. You're aware of time management, and you're able to adapt easily to situations, and you know how to prioritize. With this also too, I see that you will be able to prioritize the relationship. You know that the relationship is important. You're able to make that a priority. You'll be able to multitask your relationship and your income. And a lot of people can't do that, okay? I don't know if you are a male or a female, but you know, the stereotype is that the men work and they barely pay attention to the home and the family. I'm not saying that that's true, but this is a stereotype that we normally get, especially on reality shows, right? But you are beyond now that. You are someone who can do it. You can have the career and balance the home and the relationship. And because I see a lot of balancing here, a lot of duality. The fact that you can be out there and in home, and you want this loving relationship. Very positive. It's very positive energy. So let's see about your loved one, okay? Let's see what your partner is going to bring to the table. Well, no. Let's see, not what they're going to bring to the table. Let's see what your partner, what you should look for in your lifelong partner, because you are bringing amazing things to the table. Not only are you the queen, but this person is the king. This person is very financially successful as well. So you guys are both great with business. You guys are both great with your resources. You guys are both good at saving money and balancing money. And the energy here is very combined. Also too, you both could be earth signs. So again, this could be someone who is a Virgo, Taurus, and or Capricorn. And they may not have this as a sun sign. Let's be very clear. This could be someone who has a moon sign, a rising, or has a lot of placements within the earth elements that are ruled by their planets. I hope that makes sense, but just embodies this earth energy. So but together, you guys are financially amazing. You are self-made, and this person is able to give you advice and help you with your career. Even though you are independent, this person does not need your income, and you need to look for someone who is already financially stable and someone you can go to for advice, because he may even know more knowledge on how to handle money and save money, and even like savings, or not savings, but like stocks and investments. You need a man like that. And look, he's older as well, okay? So he may be older than you, or you guys may be the same age, because king and queen could be the same age, but there is a lot of wisdom and knowledge when it comes to resources and finances. Also health is a thing here too, and this could be the energy of someone who is healthy as well. Next we have someone who is, now this is someone who is very friendly. They're very creative. They do a lot of collaboration, and they might collaborate with you. Maybe there is a joint business venture that you guys are doing together. Maybe he's willing to do it. This is something that I could probably see, because it's under you being self-made. So maybe this is someone you're going to meet through work, someone you have to work with, and you guys have a financial business together. But they're very creative, and they love collaborations, and they love celebrations. Very happy energy, very friendly. And maybe they love to celebrate with you. Maybe you guys party together. But this is under you. So this makes me think, so this is a transition. So like maybe you met him through a transition after you change. And then here he is with you. So this is either someone you work with. This is someone you're collaborating with. But he's a very happy person, very friendly energy. Maybe not friendly to everyone, but clearly very friendly to you. So you want to look for that. So you don't want a grumpy old man. That is not the energy here. This is someone who is down to collaborate, and someone who is not just older and wise, but someone financially stable who is down to collaborate and friendly and loves to celebrate. Just a very friendly energy with this card. Then you have the Queen of Pentacles. So this person is all about you. I find that this person is all about their environment. Home is very strong to them. And then they are probably a very strong earth sign. Okay. And there's no question that they're a Virgo or Capricorn or Taurus. That is the energy that it's very strong. They're probably, and also too, I think this person, because you, the Queen is there. So I think that this person is really strong about their family and protecting their family. And that is someone that you want to look forward in a future relationship. You want someone who is very serious about their family, someone who is protective of their family. Like you can't talk negative about their family. You can't do anything. They're really going to protect them. Keep healthy boundaries, but protect. This is also someone who walks away from things that no longer serve them. Okay, so from negative gossip, from things that doesn't make sense to them, healthy boundaries. Spiritually, this doesn't work for me, so this person walks away from that energy, and you're going to need that because you are about balance and harmony, and you need that in your life. It's very clear that you need balance and harmony in your life. So you need someone who walks away from negative things, negative environment, negative people. Also too, you have here the Judgment. So this person is had an awakening, and they know the truth. They know their truth. They know the truth of their environment. And this is probably because they walked away from some negative things, and now there is an awakening, and they're very aware of certain situations. And then too, it's right under your emotions of abundance, and it's almost going towards it. It's drawn towards your loving divine nature. So they're going to be very drawn to you, and there's going to be like, wow, you know, I'm aware that you are amazing. There's no secret to the fact that they're aware to the truth of your divine love. Okay, so look for that in a partner. Also too, then here you are, you're able to multitask, and this person is all about learning and creating and perfecting their skill. Either they're at school trying to learn a new craft, or they're mastering their craft. I would think that they're a master at their craft. They're constantly learning about their development in whatever field they are in. So look for someone who is constantly learning, maybe someone who's in school, even though they are well accomplished in their field, but they are constantly studying and learning. Okay, so this is what you're looking for in a relationship: someone who practices healthy boundaries, someone who's very protective of their family and love their family, and then someone who's willing to collaborate, maybe collaborate with you in work. A lot of people can work together, but it looks like you can balance it all. Someone who is very drawn to you, and there is no question that they're drawn to your divine love and abundance, positive energy. Let's see what you guys can bring together once you unite this energy. Okay. Oh, we have romance. Cupid strikes an arrow. Cupid arrow strikes. So maybe once you guys start working with each other, it would be clear that there is a liking of each other. Next, we have manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow the guidance. It's guidance. So maybe you're someone who's like, we cannot work together. even though you love each other, or maybe it's he's too old, but it's going to happen. Maybe you feel like I can't find my longtime partner. Trust your heart, continue to follow the guidance, okay? Because it's going to work. Keep working, keep believing in love, keep being your true self, keep let go of the past, of any negative imbalance in your past relationships, because you're going through a change. You're going through a transition. You're going to meet him during this transition or after, and make sure that you are completed your transition though. But manifesting miracles, manifest it and it will happen. Let's see what else we have. So, new beginnings, a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Wow. So together you guys will have some new adventures. It's going to be very amazing. It's very amazing energy. So embrace it and live your dreams passionately. All the goals that you want to achieve in life, please don't hold back. Once you guys get together, this is going to be a very romantic, all of your goals are going to come true, and it's going to be a new beginning, a new journey. Let's see what other lessons that you guys need to learn while being together, because you will be together. You have to manifest it. And we have the Soul, 37. And we have Transparency, which is 7, which is 43, which equals 7. Here we go. Like love, the soul has always fascinated humankind. Some describe it as the spiritual essence of the human, which is beyond the physical part. Others refer it to as divine in us and a little piece of God within. Some believe that death is merely a transition in the body that dies, and the soul separates from its physical vessel and later returns into a new body, meaning that the soul will never die. Now, despite what we don't know about the soul, because this is what many thinks what the soul is, well, most of us have an intuitive sense. And the word soul evokes thoughts of something ancient, something deep and mysterious. The most common context in which soul and relationships are put together is the concept of soulmates. Hence the romance and the balancing constantly throughout the reading. As a soul on a continuing journey on earth, we can have many lifetimes in a physical body. Through these lifetimes, we may form a connection and a relationship with others, thus adding to our experience, wisdom, and maturity. A soulmate is that maybe you have spent other lifetimes with each other. This can be explained through the deep sense of familiarity. And you guys are very much in sync, because he even has your card in his reading as well. So you guys are going to feel very compatible. You're going to feel like soulmates. That's basically what this card is saying. The energy of soul activates our connection, the part of us that is closer to higher realms. You guys together will probably be more spiritual and practice spirituality. But you guys are almost considered soulmates, and this will bring a new journey to your life. And this said new beginnings. This is a 37, which is a 10, which is the end of a journey, beginning a new journey. Look and see, because this is also chakra colors, right? Which is closer to the divine and spirituality of the third eye and the crown chakra, because there's violet and purple. It's very amazing energy, and it's very spiritual. So you're considered soulmates here. And when you guys are get together, after you look for these things in your soulmate, you will see that he is your soulmate. Next, we have Transparency with 43, and 43 represents 7, which is all about choices and secrets and contemplation. And when it comes to that, you want to be transparent. You want to have clarity. You want to be honest. You want to have insight. All that with this. And by the way, I love this deck. This deck is the Sacred Geometry of Relationships Oracle. I'll list it down below. But transparency is the quality of being clear and translucent. We live in a world that is becoming increasingly more transparent, and you can't hide anything. You can't hide your actions, your intentions, your words. Truth are almost immediately exposed and shared publicly, just through social media. On a spiritual level, though, things are getting much clearer and transparent as well. And you want to embody that in this relationship. This is somewhat of a window. The image that you see here that we can see through. Blue refers to communication, right? And also is the throat chakra. Okay, so and the light blue refers to the airy concept of the spiritual world and clarification. Again, we have spirituality and we want clarity. And then also you have very little purple in here, which refers to the connection to the source, again, God and spirituality. When it comes to your relationship, though, while we live in a world that seems to be getting more transparent in many areas, in our personal relationship, it can be quite challenging to practice a level of openness and being truth and honest. And you want to practice transparency with one another. Transparency demands honest expression of authentic thought and feeling, and could be a little fear-based, and that is something that you guys have to work on together. Do not live in the fact that this may not work out because you're being honest. Always have transparency and clear communication and truth. Always be honest, okay? Feeling truly connected and loved by one another can only happen when you are truly authentic. Otherwise, the other might only love the parts that we choose to show, yet be unaware of the parts that we keep hidden. We might never feel completely loved. Transparency takes courage, yet when we make the choice to bring everything in the open, we liberate ourselves from living in confined control. It's a very amazing card, and these two things is what you have to embody after you guys get together. I know you thought like, oh, okay, this reading, I'm just going to know what I'm looking for in a partner. No, you have to also know how to keep them. Okay, how to keep that partner. And to keep the partner and for you guys to really work, you want to look at spiritual energy and practice spirituality together, because it will bring you on a transition and a new journey in life. And then also be very transparent and honest. Okay, be very honest about who you are, and that will bring out the secrets and help you become very clear on what you think about each other, and deep contemplation. Group 4, this is your reading. I hope it resonated with you, and I hope you got a lot out of it. Also, please share my videos, because I'm really good at what I do. I am. I'm not tooting my own horn. I know this for a fact. Also, this is free. That's another thing. So please subscribe, because this is a free reading that you're getting. I also have a raffle that I do once a month, and you can join that, and you can ask any question, and it can be just as detailed as this reading. And once you join that raffle, you're in that raffle for a lifetime. I pull a name once a month for that. Also, I have a newsletter, and I'm also an astrologer, so I talk about the vibe in the sky for the collective, and I practice other divination tools on there as well. So see you guys next time. Don't forget to click the link if you want to get alerted for my next reading. Bye.